My name is Kathy Flaherty. I'm from Newington, Connecticut, and I'm telling my story about being civilly committed my first year at Harvard Law School, which ultimately saved my life, even though I fought it tooth and nail from the beginning. I was already treated for depression before I had come to law school. I had had problems in college, and I was seeing the psychiatrist from orientation at law school, and I had told her about the problems I had with depression. But during my first year of law school, I was doing everything that a law student shouldn't do. I was not going to class, I was not studying, I was cooking pasta dinners for people in my dorm, I was going out, I was joining every student organization on campus, started a new student organization, but not doing what I should be doing, which was being a student. Ultimately, what happened was the RA on my floor said, buckle down, be a student, brief your cases, go to class. And I told her, if you don't get off my back, I'm going to jump off Langdale Hall, which is the big white building you see in the paper chase. She reported that to the psychiatrist, and I show up for an appointment one day, and it was October 11th, 1990. When I walk in for my appointment, my dad's there. And when Dad lives in Newington, which was where I lived, in Connecticut, in schools in Cambridge, Massachusetts, I just had a bad feeling about that day. And basically, I show up for the appointment and she tells me, I'm putting you in the hospital. And I said, you can't do that. And she said, yes, I can. I said, you're not doing that. And I walked out of her office. And I was grabbed by 4 Harvard University policemen, and they brought me back in her office. So I had a feeling that she could do that. And I talked to the ambulance attendants who asked if they needed to put handcuffs on me, and they said no. I said no to them, and I just asked for a piece of paper and a pen and started writing a list of all the people I would call to get me out of that situation. I ultimately signed myself into the hospital voluntarily. The hospital went forward with a commitment procedure. I got a court-appointed lawyer who represented me in my effort to get out of the hospital, but I lost. I was committed for up to 6 months, spent 60 days at the hospital, didn't want to agree to take medication either because I thought I wasn't sick. I obviously knew that I had problems with depression, but I didn't know what bipolar disorder was. Then that was the first time I was actually correctly diagnosed with bipolar disorder. I didn't know what mania was at that point in time, even though ultimately I realized that I was exhibiting every classic symptom of mania at that point in time once the medications kicked in and once I saw what the symptoms were and could focus and read about them. And I am able to maintain my recovery now because I have the support of a great treatment team, I have the support of my family, I have the support of my friends, and I have the support of NAMI and am involved in NAMI. And that's what keeps me well now. But if I didn't have that civil commitment 19 years ago, I wouldn't be here today, and I wouldn't be a practicing lawyer today. And my name's Kathy, and if I can talk about mental illness, so can you.